Welcome back, Canfield Nation, live from Coca's Pizza here in Canfield. Richie Giuliano here with you. Pleased to be joined by Vince Malkovits. His first time ever being interviewed. How about that, Vince? Yep. Thanks for coming out, man.
Thank you for having me.
Outside linebacker, having a great season so far. Also plays all the special teams units. You were the special teams player of the week this past week against Dover. Talk about that a little bit. I mean, what goes into that? I mean, is it a team meeting where they announce that? And do you get anything?
Yeah, it's a team meeting where they announce that. Don't really get anything, but it means a lot.
Yeah.
Respect from the coaches and players, and it's a big deal.
Favorite part about playing special teams? You got your guy Jack Davis, your returner over here. What's your favorite part about playing special teams?
Well, without a doubt, I think it's got to be kickoff.
Okay.
Kickoff, beginning of the game. It's the crowd's real hype and everything like that.
Yeah.
And it's just a good feeling,
Seven Nation Army pumping in the speakers, getting ready to go before the kickoff. All right, I like it. Linebacker as well. Talk about what you did in the offseason to prepare for that. A lot of weight room work, I'm guessing.
Yeah, lifted almost 5-6 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I also went to a trainer. Shout out to Troy Parks.
Okay.
I went to him like 3 times a week to help speed, other athleticism parts
Cool.
of it. And going into the year, I didn't know I was going to play linebacker. So,
really?
Yeah,
okay.
It was kind of a adjustment. Right when the season was about to begin, they moved me from safety linebacker. So it was interesting, fun adjustment. Yeah.
Who are some of the guys that you kind of leaned on then to learn that position?
Ryan Schneider, without a doubt, because he played there last year, and obviously he wasn't playing for the first couple games of the season because of his knee injury. But yeah, he was a great leader and role model in terms of that, teaching me and showing me the way. And also Coach DiGiacomo, our outside linebacker coach. He did a great job, getting me prepared, reading my keys and stuff like that.
So what point of the summer did you learn that you were transitioning from a safety to a linebacker?
I think it was beginning of June.
Okay.
Beginning of June, yeah.
So you just had a month
Mm-hmm.
to prepare for that? I mean, that's got to be a little bit difficult, right? I mean, what was that meeting like when they pulled you in and said, hey, we need you as a linebacker?
It was, I was okay with it. I liked the move. When I had my coach player meeting with Coach Pav in the winter, I mentioned possibly, about moving to linebacker.
Okay.
And I guess they liked the idea. And then first day of June, I saw the depth chart and I was at Sam linebacker. So,
nice.
Yeah, it was fun. And I really liked the move. It's a cool position.
So when you line up, what things are you looking for to get through and make a tackle? I mean, what keys are you reading?
It depends on the formation usually, but if there's a tight end, I'm usually looking at the tight end. If there's no tight end, I'm looking at the tackle. I'm always trying to get whether it's a run or a pass first based off of what the tight end and tackle do.
Yeah.
And from there, I'd read my other keys in terms of that.
This is a special senior class. We got 2 seniors with you, and Drew Rostek and Jack Davis that are here tonight. We already interviewed them. When you look at this, you got so much to lean on, so many people to look after on this team. How much has that kind of meant to you throughout your career here at Canfield?
Oh, it's meant a lot. It's really special, and just the friendship and close bond that we all have, not just even the seniors, but from senior to sophomore even. Mm-hmm. It's really something special.
I asked Drew this. Dover win. 2014, a team that you guys have played a couple times in the past couple of years. And, it's been back and forth. But, after that Cheney loss, which was a tough one, you bounce back and you come out and you win one in overtime. Kind of a sigh of relief, right? And, what was that feeling like for you guys to get over the hump after that tough one against Cheney?
It was a great feeling. I feel like we got our confidence back and all that. And Coach Pav said throughout the week, don't let Cheney beat you twice. Because obviously when you take a loss like that to a good team like Cheney in a hard-fought game, it's disappointing.
Yeah.
But we put our heads down and we got back to work, and we're ready for Dover on Friday.
Yeah. What's some of your goals coming up this season? I mean, obviously we're already 6 weeks through. Got a bye week here for homecoming week. What are some of your personal and team goals coming up in your senior season?
Personal, I feel like just improve every week. Give effort and practice. Whether it's because I'm an all-time defense player, so whether it's giving the offense a good look, and stuff like that. And for the team, I feel like everyone's goal is to finish out the regular season undefeated. And I feel like the most obvious one is get past Chardon
Yeah.
if and when we play them, and go to the state championship.
Now, you're a football only guy, correct? You don't play
Yes.
any other sports.
Yep.
Do you have any interest in any other sport outside of football?
Yeah, I like playing basketball. Just pick up with my friends, stuff like that. That's really about it. Yeah.
What are some of your favorite sports teams then?
The Dallas Cowboys are my favorite football team.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And for basketball, I like the Cavs.
Cavs. Okay. So Cowboys guy. Does that come from your family, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I was raised a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
My dad was a Cowboys fan, so
Gotcha.
I am one now. Too.
Cool. All right. So Cavs fan, Cowboys fan. What are some things you talk about playing basketball just for fun? Maybe some other things you like to do with either your teammates and some other guys that you like to do off the field?
Just hang out with them. Like Drew and Jack said, just spend time with them. Whether it's playing pickup football at the stadium or just sitting in someone's basement. Trying to spend time with each other before we all leave for college. So
speaking of college, you know where you want to go yet? Anything you want to study?
I have a couple places I want to go. I mean, my number one place I want to go is Ohio State.
Cool.
And it's also Cincinnati's another option. Miami. Really, wherever I get accepted. Yeah, I have to see where I get accepted first. And when I get to college, I want to study engineering.
Nice.
Something like that. Maybe architecture.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to build houses.
That's awesome, man. I know Kent State's got a really good architecture school. I don't know if you've seen that building, but yeah, that place is sweet. Moving on, some favorite things that you like to do before a game. Maybe some PreGame rituals that you have.
Well, I'm very superstitious, and so I usually get Chipotle before the game.
Okay.
But a couple weeks ago, I changed it up, and because I saw everyone in the locker room eating some Subway, and it looked too good before the game, so I changed it up, and I was a little nervous about it because of how superstitious I am. But it was fine. It was a good. I'll probably go with Subway from here on out.
All right.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing before a game.
Cool. So favorite drill that you have in practice?
I don't know. We do a lot of them. Probably when we go do work with the linemen,
Mm-hmm.
and, just getting back to the basics of reading tight end or the tackle, whoever it may be, and just getting ready for a pull and guard maybe or someone like that. Just being physical and giving effort.
Now, when you're watching the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday, who are some of your favorite players to watch?
Well, Dak Prescott, obviously.
When's he coming back?
I'm not sure. I think they said maybe week 5.
Okay.
So
he's on my fantasy team. He's killing me right now.
I know. Another guy, probably my favorite player on the Cowboys right now, Micah Parsons. Mm-hmm. And he's just a great player. And Ezekiel Elliott, because I'm an Ohio State fan also. So it was easy rooting for him all the way through. But yeah.
When you look at your career as a whole, what are some favorite memories that you have looking back?
Definitely locker room and just friendships being made. Those memories in there, lifetime for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And they're great ones.
We talked about it with Drew. Homecoming coming up. Unfortunately, don't have a football game, but you get a nice lax week of practice. Coach Pat was talking about before you guys got here. You go from an hour and a half to 90 minutes, I think he said, for practice. Now it's kind of a lax week. Yeah. So you get the week off to a breather, and now you get homecoming to spend time with some of your friends. So talk about your excitement for this weekend.
I'm really excited, and it's just a break, a little bit of break from football, and I feel like that's a little bit needed because we've had a very tough schedule, but we're still getting better. Obviously, we're still coming to practice every day, working hard, even though we have shorter practices. Just excited for the weekend, excited for the dance. Just looking to create some more memories.
So football starts before the school season even starts, and then it ends a little bit before halfway through. So when you're done with football, what do you do? What do you like to do?
Well, this will be the first year where I won't have to prepare for football again. So
yeah.
I don't. I'm probably looking to get a job somewhere.
Yeah.
Not really sure where yet, but just keep up with schoolwork.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Give a shout out to some of your family and friends that have kind of supported you along your journey.
Definitely my mom and my dad, and my brother Michael, who's a junior, plays football also. They're amazing. I can't do anything without them. And
Yeah.
also my grandpa, grandma, all my family members. They're very supportive. Everything.
What's it like playing with your brother?
Oh, it's a cool feeling.
Yeah?
It's very cool, especially because on kickoff return, we're right next to each other.
Cool.
It's kind of a surreal moment.
Yeah. That's got to be some nice pictures there. Your mom gets
Yeah.
to take right next to each other. That's awesome.
Yep.
What are some things you want to teach him? Because like you said, he's a sophomore. He's going to have 2 more years after this. He's on the special teams unit. So getting his feet wet with some varsity football. What are some things that you're kind of teaching him?
Basically just the ropes, and the ways of Canfield football, like, how things work, meetings, stuff like that. And, just giving great effort all the time. Being on time for meetings, stuff like that. He likes to run late sometimes.
Oh, boy.
I drive him, so I have to always keep him on time and stuff like that. So yeah,
You got to hit his alarm, huh?
Yeah,
Get him up. You don't
wake
want to
him
be
up.
late.
Yeah, get him ready. Exactly. Yep.
You don't want to take that tardy slip.
Exactly.
All right. So you got your brother, 2 football guys. I'm guessing you guys might clash heads a little bit. Has there ever been like a tussle in the Malkovits house?
Maybe once or twice. Yeah, not too much recently, but we were younger, definitely.
Who comes out on top, you or him?
Oh, me. Definitely. Yeah.
All right. So if I go to him, he's not going to say him, right? He'll probably say
he
you.
probably will say him.
Okay.
But he knows it's not true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all. Is your brother a Cowboys fan?
No, he's a Packers fan.
Oh my
I
goodness.
know. It's kind of difficult, especially when they play each other.
What a
So,
diverse household
I
that
know.
is.
Yeah.
Cowboys and Packers. I love it. So that's awesome. Get to play with your brother. That's something you're going to remember for the rest of your life. Final question for you. When you look at this season as a whole, starting off 5-1, you had potential to go to 8-1 on the year. Where do you want to see yourself end up, towards the end of the season? As a player, it doesn't have to be as a team. As a player, when you take that jersey off, one last time, what are some things you want to leave behind?
Definitely hard work. Always give your 100% effort, no matter what the circumstances. And just leaving no regrets on the field.
Yeah.
So you just play like it's your last, and like I said, you could have absolutely nothing to regret.
Yep. Vince Malkovits with us. We appreciate you coming on, man. First time being interviewed. You sound like a professional. Sound like you've done it 100 times before.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming out, man.
Thank you for having me.
Hope you enjoyed our 3 Canfield football player profiles. We had Drew Rostek, Jack Davis, and now Vince Malkovits, all seniors and all Canfield leaders out there on the gridiron for the Cardinals this season. We'd like to thank Steve Coca, his entire organization, for having us here tonight. Catch us again next week. We'll have it at 7 o'clock here at Coca's Pizza. We'll see you next Wednesday.